Hi everyone. I didn't wait till the end of this song, I'm sorry. Hello, hi. I hope you're all having a wonderful day today. I know I'm speaking quieter than usual, but I'm sitting closer to the mic, so I hope that makes up for it. Oh god, but my camera's lagging. Why? My camera was working just fine before this and now it's gone all squiffy. Why do you do this? I don't understand. Give me a moment. Let me see if I can fix my webcam. The only way I know how to fix it is a very temporary fix, which... Oh! Whoa! Sorry. Fell out my chair there for a second. No, the only thing I know how to do is a very temporary fix. So unfortunately, I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Anyways. Oh, hey, there we go. Okay. Hi everyone, hope you're having a good day today. Oh god, it's really bad. Oh god, it's so bad today. Why is it so bad? Oh well. Hello everyone, hi. Let me see if one is in. Hi Kex, hi Taxi, hi Tenacity, hi Soulspark, hi Nimby, hi Engineer, hi Fu, hi AJ, hi Pete, hi Seabase, hi Hirune, hi Grim, hi Dude. Did I say Fu? Well, hello anyways. Then hi Icefox, hi Eldritch Drake, hi Rika. Hello everyone, hi IR, hi Ray. Lovely to have you guys in here. Like I said, I'm very sorry about my camera. I don't know what's happening today. But, oh well. I guess this is what we get. You just get occasional 10 frames a second, Mia. But yeah, oh, also hi Nana, hi. I hope everyone's had a great day today. I've had a much better day today. I've been productive. I was really productive this morning. And then I will admit I had a bit of a nap in the evening. Or afternoon, not evening yet. I had a bit of a nap in the afternoon. And I got up from my nap just a couple of minutes ago, so if I still seem a little bit out of it, that might be why. Yeah, is that DV Fenimore? What? It's crazy. Hope she's not sick. I'm not as sick. I'm still ickle bickle bit sick. Which I have another appointment for at some point. So yay! But I'm getting better. You fell victim to the afternoon nap too. Oh yeah. I will always fall victim to the afternoon nap. It's siren cool, works wonders on me. I really enjoyed how those of the crew knew. I'm glad. Like I said, oh actually I don't know what I said in the last stream, I'm gonna be honest. I was very much out of it when I was playing Helldivers. I don't recall much of what I was saying. But something I was supposed to say is that I really want to play it again with you guys. I really want to go back and play it properly. Like, I want to do the game justice, you know? Because a little hour-and-a-half stream can't really do much for the game. We only played about 3 rounds, 4 rounds. That's nothing! So I definitely want to go back in the future and give it a proper shot whenever I'm 100%. I love your sleepy voice. Well, I'm glad you do. You'll also maybe see that I have my eyes closed for a lot of this. I'm going full mole mode. I'm Mia the mole. But yeah, I must say your soft voice is lovely. I'm glad you like it. It's like I said, just because I'm incredibly tired today, I'm sorry. They say laughter is the best medicine. Would you like to hear a joke? I would love to hear a joke. Don't fall asleep on stream. I've fallen asleep on stream before. Multiple times. Especially during my morning streams that I used to do over in Annie Live. I would fall asleep semi-regularly. Semi-frequently. In my morning streams because I'd be waking up super early, and then a lot of those times I'd be going to sleep way too late the night before. So there'd be moments where I'd pass out for about 5 or 10 seconds and then come to, and then kind of play it off. But I don't think I ever fully fell asleep. And for that, I'm very happy. Because I've mentioned it a few times before and I'll mention it again. I'm a sleep talker. I'm a really, really bad sleep talker. I sleep talk, I sleep sing, I sleep shout. I don't sleep walk, which I am very happy about. Oh, that rhymes. But I sleep talk a lot. And I don't know what I'd say if I sleep talked while on stream. And I quite enjoy my privacy, you know? So yeah. Also, Grim, thank you for the super chat. I really appreciate it. If you plan on playing Helldivers again, let's just play it on Sunday. That's Liberty Day and in-game holiday where Divs give us something. Oh shit, wait, is Liberty Day this Sunday? Oh dang, oh, that's when I put down Sucker Few. Oh, I'm sorry. Give me a second. Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry. Like I said, still unwell, so still getting my coughing fits. But if Liberty Day is this Sunday, I might switch a few things around. I might push Sucker for You back to next week instead and play Helldivers this Sunday. But I'll let you guys know closer to the time. Sure, you could give a Zatsu stream while you would never notice. Oh no, you would, because I talk absolute nonsense whenever I'm half asleep or fully asleep. I actually no, I'm remembering. There is one time I fell asleep on stream and I sleep talked. There is one time I fell asleep and I sleep talked, but I was very shallowly sleeping. And just me sleep talking was enough. Like when I heard what I'd said, it kind of snapped me out of it. And I'm pretty sure the VOD is still up there. So hey, I mean, if you guys want to go and try to track down the time I accidentally sleep talked on stream and try to play it off, then go for it. Get yourself a warmer honey drink. Should help your throat crunch. I will. I love honey so much. And I love warm honey drinks. But yeah. Speaking of early daylight savings starts about 2 weeks ago, so your streams no longer starts at 3 AM for me. This is at 4 AM instead. Dude, why are you awake? Why are you awake, silly? Goodness me. I hope you're getting enough rest. Oh, did I say Sucker for You? It's Sucker for Love. I don't know what I said. Sucker for Love is the game that I'm playing on Sunday. Possibly, maybe. Don't worry, it's to put Sucker for Love ahead of me. It's not going anywhere. Exactly. I'll see how the cookie crumbles. Speaking of holidays, will you be burning guidebooks on November 5th? I personally never do anything for November 5th. But sometimes there's like always a big bonfire. In most neighborhoods, there'll be like some kind of big bonfire. Most towns, even most cities, most provinces. In England, there'll be like a big thing in the biggest town or biggest city. I think it's usually a town because, you know, in a city there aren't really many places to burn stuff. So usually it's like the biggest town and there's a big campfire. And yeah, I'm seeing if there's one nearby to me. And if there is, then I'll go do that. What'd you say? Spill the tea? It was nothing relating to real life. That's the way that you know that I'm sleep talking, is because I speak absolute nonsense. I do not say. I either don't say coherent sentences, or I say sentences that make absolutely zero sense in the context. So yeah. Sleep talking never did that, but have you ever woken realizing you clearly did something more than simply moving your sleep? Like no memory? Yes. I've been told multiple times by people that I've had like full conversations with them. Like my eyes were open, I had a full conversation, and a coherent one at that. I know that I've set up stuff in my sleep. I'm pretty sure I've set up a stream in my sleep before. Or at least I woke up from my sleep, but I was in such a daze that when I went back to sleep, I lost all memory of it. Stuff like that. That happens semi-frequently, actually. It's a bit scary when it happens, but yeah. My ADHD decided I'm not sleeping tonight. You know what? I get that. I get that all too well. Good morning, JP. Also, yeah, hello. Hi, Snake. Hi. How goes the crumpet talk? Going pretty good. Oh, I love crumpets. I haven't had one in so long. I'm not a proper Brit, but crumpets are so good. Oh my goodness. If you've never had like a warm, buttery crumpet, you're missing out. It's so delicious. I know people rag on British foods, but that is one thing you cannot rag on. Crumpets are just so perfect. Apparently I once sleep talked while staying with the relatives and spoiled the ending of a book I was reading. To be fair, not hard to guess, mildly irked by that. That's pretty funny, that's pretty funny. I'm not surprised you were irked. But no, the thing that really affects me though is sometimes whenever I do my sleep talking, I'll agree to do stuff or I'll say that I'm awake. Well, my ass is not awake because I'm sleep talking. But there's been multiple times in the past when my parents have come up to me like, "Hey Mia, it's time to wake up." And I'd be like, "Yeah, I'm getting up now, don't worry. Like I'm awake, I'm getting dressed." My ass is fast asleep. And I'm just responding to that in my sleep. And it's gotten me in so much trouble before. And there's also been things where I've missed events because I've told my family that I'm awake and then they leave without me because I said I was awake and now I'm obviously not ready, so... Yeah. But it kind of sucks sometimes. Because I have no recollection of it and I wish I did. It's the British food spectrum. There's crumpets and there's beans on toast. Hey, I am indifferent with beans on toast. I'd say personally for me, beans on toast is like the middle ground. I think the other extreme is black pudding. That's the British food spectrum in my mind. Crumpets to black pudding. That's the brain in autopilot. I know, but it's scary. I don't like it. I don't wanna have autopilot. Crumpet? Isn't that like a pancake? No. A crumpet is like... It's more similar to a waffle. But it doesn't taste like a waffle at all. I'll get a picture of a crumpet up for you guys. You're getting enlightened today. You're welcome. Oh, how did I misspell crumpet? God, I'm tired. But no, some people put jam on their crumpets, stuff like that. I personally am just a buttered crumpet kind of gal. I'm a buttered crumpet kind of gal. Let's get this up for you guys. This is what you're missing out on. Oh. 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 Obviously, you don't leave the chunk of butter on. It's like with pancakes, if you wait for it to melt. But it looks pretty. Oh my god, I love crumpets. I love crumpets. Whoa, 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 whoa. There goes my camera again. No, I will fight for beans on toast and not even British. It's one of those things that is much better than it sounds. Exactly. I think, as somebody who is very picky with foods and textures, beans on toast isn't that bad. It really isn't. Which is why I am putting black pudding on the spectrum instead. One time when I was a kid, I managed to sleepwalk by getting off the top bunk of bed without crashing on the floor. That's very impressive. I mean, thank goodness for autopilot then. But yeah. Big yawn. We call those English muffins? I'm sorry, pardon? These aren't muffins. What the hell? I'll show you a muffin. What? What the hell? The two most popular type of muffins that I see are chocolate chip muffins and blueberry muffins, but I've also seen a lot of raspberry muffins as well, although I haven't personally tried one myself. Okay, let me get this up. My god, a muffin? World's gone mad. And they're English muffins. They're not English muffins because I'll show you what an English muffin is. This is an English muffin. A muffin, muffin from England. What? What do you mean that a crumpet is an English muffin? The fuck it is? British culture got shot by her own culture? I am. Also, my camera's going all whack. You mean a cupcake? JJ, I know your ass is like... I'm pretty sure you're British, right? If you're not, I've just been thinking you're someone else, but... Nope, you're not? Oh god, I've been totally clocking you as British. No, a cupcake is different. Oh my god. Oh my god, you guys are gonna drive me insane. My answer's South American? Oh fuck. I clocked you as British, that's my bad. Colombian to be exact, but do you live in England? Question mark. This is a cupcake. Okay? Okay, I need to get on meds, I'm sorry. I need my meds. Okay. This is different, okay? This is a crumpet. This is a muffin. And this is a cupcake. Okay? These two, a crumpet and a muffin, are breakfast foods. A cupcake is a dessert food. These two, a muffin and a cupcake, come in little sheaths that you peel off. Crumpets you raw dog. Crumpets are a salty muffin. What are you guys talking about? I see a cupcake, a blueberry muffin, and an English muffin. You guys are batshit insane. Biscuit, cupcake, cupcake. I'm gonna lose my mind. I know you guys are playing with me. I know your ass is playing with me right now. Just smile and nod, okay? Just smile and nod and say yes, Mia. So English muffins are more flaky pancakes? What? What? Look at this image! Right here. I want you all to look at this image and tell me, genuinely, hand on heart, that this looks like a pancake? I want you to tell me that this looks like a pancake. I can literally take a picture of a bag of English muffins and show you. Just because you call it that doesn't mean it's correct. I believe that you call it that because you call a lot of things dumb names. Doesn't mean it's true. You squish it, yeah, it could be a pancake. No, it can't! A pancake is completely different ingredients and a different texture. If you squish it, it would just be really, really hard and dense and horrible. I fear I'm losing my mind. Oh my god. I will call it a crumpet when you call your favourite national sport soccer. As it was originally and traditionally called. Okay, I'll start calling it soccer when you go back to being part of the British Empire like you were originally and traditionally a part of. So no, I will not call it soccer. It's called football because you kick a ball with your foot. Anyways, Mia hates me. No, I don't hate anyone. I don't hate anyone. The only thing I know is Jaffa. The only thing I know is Jaffa cakes from a certain dwarf, as you should. Jaffa cakes are actually Jaffa cakes are a staple of British culture. If you come to England, you have to try a Jaffa cake. That's how it is. But I personally don't like Jaffa cakes. I'm not a big fan of any type of jams. And Jaffa cakes have like an orange jam in the center or like an orange marmalade. And as much as I love Paddington, it's not my vibe. Also, American football came first. Yeah, and you can call it something else. Or you can just play rugby like a normal person. Actually, it's called football. 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 And not football. I'd be fine calling it football. I'm not calling it soccer. Fuck you. Jaffa cake slap so hard. I know a lot of people that have a fully fledged Jaffa cake addiction. But personally, I am not one of them. Jaffa cakes, I can resist their cool. Different sports. American football and rugby are close enough that Americans should just play rugby instead. A real normal person plays cricket. True! Shout out to cricket. I'm pretty sure it's our national sport. Wait, let me check. I actually don't know. Yes. It is cricket. It is cricket. Says the cheerful woman. What about it, huh? I'm not guilty for a crime I'm not even committing. Mia has seen my existence yet today's stream and she guilts me the food critics here. No, I'm sorry. It's just that everyone is a part of this. It's like when someone in class gets in trouble and the teacher, which this is complete bullshit by the way, but the teacher decides to punish everyone. Because there are too many people, there are too many filthy Americans here. You all get grouped in with one another. Like livestock. No, I'm joking. I only jest, I do it out of love. It's only a matter of time before the Rounders versus Baseball discuss starts, I can feel it. I think, okay, this is a controversial opinion for a British person. I've never played, okay, first of all, I've never played baseball. I've never seen a game of baseball. I'm not exactly sure how baseball is played. Obviously, I know the gist of it. I don't know the exact rules about what counts as in or what people do in between batters. But that's besides the point. As a British person who has played rounders, I personally think baseball is the better sport. I think it's more interesting. I think there are more interesting things about baseball than there are about rounders. And even though baseball is a very American thing, I think that's something you guys did right. It's okay, we know you hate the entire American audience. I do not. If I hated my entire American audience, I wouldn't be streaming. Because despite my time zone streaming, and despite the fact that I've tried to create a more European audience with my times of stream, I have inevitably found the Americans. Which I'm not complaining about. I love you guys. Hi Rivals, hi. Hope you have an amazing day. How be? I be good. How be you? Baseball is also a massive thing in Japan. That's a baseball. Anyways. Hi Wesley. Hello. Funny enough, I use both football and soccer because I use both American and British English. Huh. The more you know. I think I call it soccer only if I'm talking to a group of American people. If I'm talking to one American person, you're going to hear me call it football, okay? And you're going to have to deal with it. But if I'm talking to a group of Americans and they're talking about soccer, I'm going to talk about soccer back, you know? I'm not going to be pedantic there. I'm not going to die on that hill. It's a hill I'm willing to die on by myself. But if I'm up against people, I will concede. The heck is rounders? It's like baseball but for kids. But then some people, with every kid's sport or kid's activity, there are obviously people who are good at it and then obviously they decide to do it forevers. Sorry, big yawn. Oh, my camera went a bit funny again. Oh, it's going a bit funny. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. In order to be an American Mia viewer, you have to see your Canadian / diet French or British. No. I love my American viewers. I'm good at being a spectator. Me too. I'm good at being a spectator. I like watching stuff. It's fun. I much prefer watching sports than playing them. This is why Hatsune Miku does not talk to British people. I want to talk to Hatsune Miku though. What the fuck does 4 kids mean? How is baseball an 18+ game? I mean like... So something like Duck Duck Goose, okay? Something like Duck Duck Goose. Anyone can play that. But it's usually kids. If you see somebody playing Duck Duck Goose, it's usually a group of kids. You are gonna be pressed to find a group of adults casually playing Duck Duck Goose. You might. It'd be cool if you did. But more likely than not, it'll be kids. And it's the same with rounders. Although adults can play it, it's usually like just a kid's game. Ever consider being a cheerleader, Mia? Yeah, oh my god. I wanted to be a cheerleader so bad when I was a kid. But unfortunately, cheerleaders really aren't as much of a thing over in England as they are in America. We don't have cheerleaders for like sports games or stuff like that. So I just did dance in my free time and dreamed. I dreamed of what could have been. Hope you aren't forcing yourself to be here for us, Mia. Of course not. I will say I am incredibly tired, and I can assure you the moment I end stream, I'm getting right back into bed. And I'm putting my ass to sleep. But yeah. Cheerleader ultimate outfit, Mia when? You guys give me so many ideas. If I could afford all these different ideas, all these different outfits, and I would. But getting a new outfit is expensive. So, unfortunately, it's not something I'm able to do willy-nilly, you know? If I had the money, oh, I would love to. But yeah, honestly, never got to live the dream. It's probably for the best. It'd probably be very dangerous. I used to watch a lot of like cheerleading programs as well, and the amount of times I'd see people getting hurt was crazy. No, and if I wanted it really badly, then there are cheerleading things around England. I just would have had to travel a lot. What can a new VTuber outfit cost? $10? Yeah, $10. Definitely don't add 2 zeros to that. At least. Cheering for cheerleading Mia. Thank you, Eldridge. Thank you. That's very, very sweet of you. It's like 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? Mechanics. Yeah, mechanics. That's my audition. I hope you guys like it. Will Mia even be able to do a cheer routine when she crack her back or hip? Okay. You're done. Goodbye. It was nice knowing you. Ending stream. Fun's over. Party's over. Also, quick question. Always wanted to ask this, but do you have a seal dance? Why do you have a seal dance like a maniac in the back? She's my daughter, and she's there for good luck. Give me just one moment, sorry. Sorry. Give me a B. What sports and mechanics are part of F1? You guys would be a part of the pit crew. That'd be awesome. Are you feeling less sleepy now? I am. I'm feeling less sleepy now. Still Eepy, but less so. Mechanics professional bowling team? What? As the bowling ball? If I was a professional bowler and you guys were my bowling ball, would you kind of nudge yourself to the side to let me get a strike? Give you a B? Okay, thank you. Does bowling even count as sport though? I think so. I think so. I think a lot of things are considered as sports that people wouldn't usually consider sports. I think I probably draw the line at chess, because when I think of sports, I think of physical. I think of physical output. I don't know what I'd call chess. It's not just a game, it is something competitive, but I don't know if I'd call it a sport. I think it's something completely different. I think it's, maybe it's a word we haven't made up yet, because it's somewhere in between. It's not a game, definitely not just a game, but I don't think I'd consider it a sport. I know some people do. Yeah, a mental sport. It's a mental sport. It's the same way that I'd consider like esports a mental sport. I wouldn't consider esports a sport. I'd consider it a mental sport. But yeah, chess is physical if you think about it, because your brain's gonna be working. I suck at chess though, so I stick with Yu-Gi-Oh! Fair enough. No, yeah, it's a mental sport. That's what I'd say. Like, and that's where I put esports as well. Those two I wouldn't consider sports. But yeah. Also, Icebox, I didn't even read your message. I don't know when you sent that, but I was already on my chest rant when I saw that. Great minds think alike, huh? A sport is just a game that's played professionally. I think I have it in my mind though that a sport is physical, you know? So something like football, rugby, cheerleading is definitely a sport. But yeah. Just call it tactical training. But it's not even training. Like when people do it for realsies, it's not training, you know? Chess can become physical if the contestants go at it again. Yeah, you know what? I think I'd throw hands over a bad chess game. Yeah. Well, YouTube thinks I'm a minor now. What did you do? What did you do? Actually, I had a similar conversation with a friend in high school. They didn't consider chess a sport. I played a full hour-and-a-half game with them, showing them moves and how to think ahead. They changed their minds at the end. I see. You know, I think, like I said, I don't know if I'd consider chess a sport. I think it's a mental sport. I think there is a difference between a mental sport and a physical sport, like, and a very big one at that. But I feel like we need a new name, because just saying sport and mental sports makes it seem like the mental sport isn't as much, because it's not. It has like an extra adjective at the start. I think we need just a completely new name. I think us as a society need to come up with a new name for a mental sport. So something like sport. We need a new word. We need a new word. Is skating an Olympic sport? It is. Ice skating is part of the Winter Olympics. I did nothing. It's there. A work is intended, not at all. Yeah, no, I've been, for some reason a lot of my internet activity has got me clocked like, we think you might be underage. I'm like, what huh? No. And now I can't see my friends' boobs on twitter.com because they want to do like some kind of ID verification. Also, the exact moment my dad knocked on my door. God damn it. Why did my parents have to come back at that exact moment? Oh my god. They could have knocked on my door at any other part of the stream. Why? I'm so sorry. The ID verification is annoying. It is. It really is. And I can't even bypass it with a VPN on Twitter, because it's based on where they think your account is based, and they have a reasonable suspicion to believe I live in the UK, since I talk about it a lot. Hi, Cypher. Hi. Sorry, just give me un moment. Give me un moment. Yes. You wouldn't me. I can't see my friends' boobs. I mean it in a way where it's like there's. I keep seeing people like, oh my gosh, look at this amazing art, but it's marked as sensitive and I can't view it because I don't want to show the government my face because I don't want to show the government my ID. They have my ID. If they need my ID, they can find my ID. I don't need to show Twitter shit. I'm not gonna. Is the Legendary Parents Collab? No, still in the works. Still in the works. No, I'm not prepared. Don't worry. I'll give you guys time to prepare yourself. Meeting the parents is a scary thing. Is my last spin up marked sensitive? I hope not. I don't know. I'll have to check it out. Hi, Color Man. I'm very happy to see the U in your name. Hello, I am Eepy. But no, sometimes a lot of stuff is marked as sensitive, and if it's marked as sensitive, I just can't see it at all. And they won't even be able to keep the information safely. Exactly. After seeing what happened with Discord and sending people's information with Discord, I do not trust Twitter to not do the same. You know. Someone actually used Gmail to get past the age verification. Maybe I should do that, huh? Maybe I should do that. Who knows? I like your laugh, Mia. How are you doing today? I'm doing good, thanks, and thank you. Always be paranoid. Yeah, it's better to be. Oh, I think it's better to be overly cautious than overly trusting. I'm just so tired. Sorry, I'm really out of it today. I'm so sorry. I'm not trying to be, but yeah. TikTok, I got a prank truck. If I hear some weird shuffling here, I'll swing first, ask questions later. Weird shuffling? What do you mean weird shuffling? Maybe I'm just giving you guys a fortune telling. What the hell is this place? It's the workshop. Welcome. I'm just welcome. Oh, it's earlier than usual, but not just yet. Don't worry. Hi, Danny. Kicks in big stretch. I do need to stretch my back actually. I've been shrimping. Let's discuss some weird government stuff. This is regular romantic US attempts for monarchy is awful. I don't know much about it. I hope you guys are doing good over there. Hi, Tito. If you're too tired, you can go sleep. Please prioritize your health before entering me. You guys are very sweet, and I always will. But I want to stay awake for a bit longer. Don't you guys worry, okay? You're very, very sweet though, and I appreciate the concern. I'm going to use your voice. I can hear it when you're shrimping. Oh my god. No. That's so bad. Oh my god, I'm getting frame ones. What the hell? I can't even shrimp in peace. Big yawn. Big yawn. I always have your voice in one form or shape of my ear. It comforts me a lot. Well, in one way, shape or form of my ear. Well, I'm glad to hear that. I don't know how you don't go insane though. I don't know how you don't go insane from it. I've barely just been able to get used to my own voice, but I'm mighty impressed. Don't shrimp emoji me. I only look a little bit like that. I was gonna say long before meeting you. Ah, I see, I see. Well, that makes me feel a little bit better. I only kept the process going. I was thinking of doing my ASMR next weekend. If you guys think it'd be a good idea. Like I've mentioned though, I am still slightly ill. I'm not coughing as much. I had a coughing fit once today. But I don't want to leave it too long. It's been so long since we set that up. It's been probably about 3 months since we decided on doing an ASMR. And I still haven't done it because I've just been ill. So I want to definitely do it at some point. I just don't know when. Because obviously, like I said, I'm still coughing a little bit, but I didn't leave it crazy long. Was this about parents collab? Yeah, I'm bringing my parents on stream as well. I'm just waiting until I can get some artwork for them to represent them. So it's not just talking into the void. And yeah, then you can meet them. I'm very excited about that. Are you sick? Are you sick? I'm both. I'm gnarly, dude. I'm gnarly. The Eep is real, comfy as life, so true. I set my alarm to wake me up 2 hours before my stream. And my duvet was so comfortable that I was just like, no. And I went straight back to sleep. And then even when my next alarm went off at past, I just curled myself up like a pig in a blanket. And I didn't get out of bed until 2 minutes before stream. If I gave you a gun the ASMR suit, I have thought about it. I just don't know yet whether it's going to be scripted or just a more casual thing. I'm not sure. I will cross that bridge when I come to it. So, well. Whoa, why is my camera doing this? Whoa! Bring me back! Oh my god. Oh! As soon as I started doing that, I caught up. That's embarrassing. If you have a lingering sickness, I recommend taking 1 to 2 vitamin C a day. Huge help. I see. Maybe I just start chugging oranges. I just start swallowing oranges by the punnet. Oh my god, I love oranges. Truly. Sorry, now I'm thinking about oranges. Oh my god. I love oranges so much. Not orange juice though. I do not like orange juice. But regular oranges. Sorry. I feel like I'm dreaming now, so now I'm yawning. Oh, that's so perfect. So wonderful. One advice on my ASMR is always says it's eating an apple before doing it helps get rid of mouth noises. I see. I do love apples as well. And I love apple juice. At least most of the time. Where you eat the orange peel. What? When did I say that? Now, I want you to tell me exactly where you picked up on me saying that I eat orange peel. I do not. And I will not accept this kind of slanderous propaganda being spread about me. My goodness. I do not eat the orange peel. You don't? Weirdo. Okay. Okay, you guys are done for. You guys are done. Whatever. Like me some apple or peach tea. I've never had peach tea. I've never ever had peach tea. Yeah. A big yawn. A big sigh, even. Big sigh. I'm just a bit eepy. Did her mic die? No. I'm just taking my time. We all want to eat the banana peel. I don't eat the bananas to begin with. I don't like bananas. It's alright, man. If you're feeling you just go eat. No! Let me stay here with you. I want to stay here with you guys. Even if I'm Eepy, which is becoming increasingly more obvious that I am dreadfully so. Are you saying that chat would deliberately spread misinformation about you? Never. You guys would, and you guys do! You guys spread so much misinformation about me. We need to wrap you from blankets, feed the Mia, make it super cozy. You do. That's how you look after the Mia. That's how you look after the Mia. Sorry, I'm just a tad bit tired. You know it's a sleep stream that you might snore a lot. No, literally the only reason I do not want to do a sleep stream is because of my sleep talking. I'm so paranoid that if I was to do a sleep stream, then I would just dock so much information that I shouldn't. It's a major fear of mine, otherwise I would. I'd actually really like doing that, just like spending a full 24 hours with you guys, or even spending a whole week with you guys. I'd love that. But unfortunately, since I have to be at the workshop, and unfortunately, since I talk in my sleep, those are things that I can't do without having incredible worry about stuff, you know? You can always stream to your bed, your room is small enough that we could still hear you just fine. I could. But I'd have to shout if I was from my bed. Actually, wait. Let me go lay down in my bed real quick. Let me wow. Just okay. I'm laying down in my bed now, and this is my normal speaking volume. I think if you want to hear me good, I have to kind of be louder, but I don't think it's viable. Let me come back. No, oh my god, I just hit my elbow. Wow. Wow. Oh, my camera's broken. My camera bug. Nice, awesome, great, incredible. No, my bed's only like a foot away. You good, love? I am. I'm fine. Ah, there we go. Catching up. I'm not late at all, Shen. I mean, I don't know how much longer I'm going to be streaming for, but you got the stream, which means you're not late. But yeah, I definitely could bring my microphone over, because like I said, it's only about a foot away. Like, my microphone's about 2 feet away. So it would just be a matter of bringing it onto my bed, but I don't know how much background noise you guys would hear. Like, I don't know if me even moving the slightest in the duvet would make a loud rattling sound, you know? I don't know. I'm not sure. They should be reading the chat. I can read it on my phone. Yeah, we can barely hear over here. Over there. Exactly. Grab yourself a high caffeinated tea mug to scare the sleep away. No caffeine for me. At least not a lot. I think I have a Fanta somewhere, but that's only slightly caffeinated. I got the volume of my headset loud enough. I could see you just fine. My volume is always 200%. Oh my gosh! Please protect your ears. Please protect your ears. Goodness. But yeah, no, I think I probably am actually gonna get some sleep. I find myself drifting off mid-conversation, so I'm gonna do that just because I can pass out soon. I actually am. I'm sorry that my streams have been shorter recently. This has only been an hour. I'm just really under the weather. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get better soon. I promise. It was lovely hanging out with you, of course. Appreciate your stream. No worries. Thanks for stopping by, guys. On that bombshell, I am gonna say goodbye. So whether you're new or returning, whether you're chatting or lurking, whether you sit the entire thing or just joined at the end, I really appreciate you guys all the same. And if you want to stop by tomorrow, I'm around tomorrow. I don't actually know what I'm doing tomorrow. Tomorrow is Thursday, right? Let me check. Let us check together. Tomorrow is Thursday, which means tomorrow is our blueprints. Puzzle Yapping? No, Puzzle Yapping's Friday. I used to have it on a Thursday, but I changed my puzzle streams to be usually on Fridays now, because I've noticed a lot more people can join on a Friday. So that's what we do now. No, tomorrow is Blueprints. And then Saturday is Holokia, which I'm very looking forward to. And then Sunday is either going to be Sucker for Love or Helltake. Helltake? Oh my god. Helldivers. Oh, that's crazy. I don't know what the other game is. So weird, but yeah. Tomorrow's the airing of Grievance's stream, you promise? Yeah, I'm gonna talk all the shit I can. No. Anyways, I look forward to seeing you guys there. Or not, if you can't make it, that's okay. But right now, from me it is good morning. And in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Bye bye everyone. Bye bye.